Is this the best set ever to get with gift with purchase?
Yes.
Has this set been released before?
Yes.
And did it do good on the investing side?
Yes.
So sit tight as we will do a step-by-step rundown of each of these questions. If you've been remotely tuned in lately, you're likely aware that the Trade Federation Troop Carrier was LEGO's promotional set for 2024, available with LEGO Star Wars purchases exceeding €160. In essence, spending €160 on LEGO Star Wars nets you one of these sets as a bonus. The Trade Federation Troop Carrier is a fictional vehicle from the Star Wars universe. It's a large repulsor lift vehicle primarily used by the Trade Federation during the events of the Star Wars prequel trilogy. These carriers were designed to transport armies of battle droids into battle. Trade Federation troop carriers were prominently featured during the invasion of the planet Naboo. They were used to deploy vast numbers of battle droids and other droid units to overwhelm Naboo's defenses. The design of the troop carrier consists of a large flat-bottomed craft with two wings extending outward from the sides. They're typically armed with blaster cannons for defensive purposes. Overall, Trade Federation troop carriers play a significant role in the military operations of the Trade Federation, particularly during the Clone Wars era depicted in the Star Wars saga. In other words, if you're an army builder, you want these in your separatist army carrying your droids around and deploying the Rogers where they need to be. Has this set been released before? Sure, and we have plenty of data on it. The great-grandfather is 7126 LEGO Star Wars Battle Droid Carrier released in 2001. This set comprised 133 pieces and featured 7 minifigures including 1 battle droid pilot and 6 battle droids. Interestingly, the value of the pilot alone is quite surprising, standing at €11. Upon checking Bricklink, it appears the pilot's value exceeds even that initial estimation. Regarding the complete set, only 4 remain available for purchase on Bricklink, priced at €150 each. It's noteworthy that this set originally retailed for a mere €9. Yes, just 9. Therefore, the average growth rate for this set has been nearly 1400%, equating to an average annual increase of approximately 12%. Examining the build, it's quite basic, in line with what one would anticipate from a 2001 set. The addition of the brown windscreen is a nice touch, and the method of securing the droids to the interior bars is a practical solution to prevent them from falling. Moving through the generations, the predecessor, let's continue the family tree metaphor, is 7929 LEGO Star Wars, the Battle of Naboo, released in 2011, 10 years later. Although not exclusively a droid carrier set, its primary focus is on one with the addition of a Gungan minifigure contingent. The set comprised 241 pieces and 12 minifigures. 1 Jar Jar Binks, 1 Gungan soldier, 2 battle droid pilots, and 8 battle droids. We can see the 2 Gungans weight around €15, and surprisingly the droid pilot variant is way cheaper than the previous one. The set retailed for €30 and is now valued at around €100 or so, with only 19 available on Bricklink. What is even more eye-popping is that the price has increased by 30% in the past 6 months. Overall, the set has appreciated by 350% since it was released, with an average annual growth of 12%. When examining the build, the enhancements brought by the additional pieces are evident. The front boasts a sleeker design, while the sides of the transport exhibit more intricate detailing. Notably, extra attention has been dedicated to the droid transportation module, marking a significant improvement over the previous set. Getting to the father of the new set, 75086 LEGO Star Wars Battle Droid Troop Carrier, released in 2015, only 4 more years later. This set comprised 565 pieces with no less than 15 minifigures. These are 2 battle droid pilots, 12 battle droids, and 1 Gungan warrior, who is looking good value-wise. The set did sell for around €135 in the past 6 months, and for the few that are still on sale, the prices are around €170. Keep in mind, retail was €50, so we're seeing a 300% increase total, which translates to 13% annually. Finally, the build has increased in size. The front of the transport is intricately detailed, with the droid pilots being neatly presented, and the transportation module is both detailed and credible. Time for some juicy conclusions. LEGO has steadily increased the piece count of the sets from 133 to 241 and now to 565. Minifig count has also increased, although the 2011 set did have Jar Jar, so it's the clear winner here. And lastly, this all came with a price increase. All three sets have increased steadily by 12 to 13% per year in value, which I would consider a very good rate for what is basically a basic build with droid minifigures. Sure, you have your heavy hitters or one-hit wonders which jump by 20-50% a year sometimes, but 12% is a very reasonable number for value added. But what about for 0686? Well, the set has 260 pieces and 8 minifigures. 2 of these are the droid pilots, but we're pretty sure these will not be the €15 versions but the cheaper ones. Looking around, everyone who reviewed it is quite happy with it, and LEGO is receiving lots of praise for putting such a cool release out. So now you're thinking, this set might actually be very good for investing. We have historical data of 3 releases that did well, so we're pretty sure this will follow. Overall feedback is good from the collectors, so all is well? Hold on! There's an additional crucial detail to consider. Unlike the 3 preceding sets, all of which were standard releases, this particular set stands apart as a gift with purchase. This distinction is pivotal. While the previous sets enjoyed a typical release cycle, lingering on shelves for a year or 2 before retirement, this set follows a different trajectory. Its scarcity dwarfs that of its predecessors by a staggering factor. Available solely as a limited time offer within a specific time frame and contingent upon reaching a notably higher spending threshold. This set is extremely rare in comparison to the other 3, but don't take my word for it. Looking at eBay and Bricklink, this set already sold consistently for around 40 to 50 euro, and the current offers are steadily rising. It would not be far-fetched to see this go for 75 euro in about 2 months, given the price rose by 25% in just the week from 4th of May to now. So, how can you benefit the most from this set? Well, if you're a LEGO collector and you didn't have 160 euro to spend for the gift with purchase, I advise you to go out now and buy it for the cheapest price that you will find it. This set will only go up. Even if it goes up by just 5 euro, it's still better to buy it now. If you're a LEGO investor and again, you didn't have 160 euro to spend for the gift with purchase at least once or multiple times, I also advise you to go out and buy this set wherever you find it. The current market price is a bit higher than the value LEGO put on this set, but it is clearly lower than what it will become in a few months to a year. I can honestly say that if I could buy multiple sets of these for 40 to 50 euro, I would buy at least 5 without a doubt. Keep in mind though that that price should be without shipping, so pure net purchase price. However, I did make a sweet deal what with 4th of May sets. And this ties in with what I said previously in some of our videos. Patience and strategy win over rushed excitement. Here's what we did. We were prepared to drop 160 euros to get this set. Now honestly, I was expecting this to go for 30 euro and maybe get to 40. So our thinking was, we spend 160 euros and we get 25% back on this. But we went further, and we maximized our purchase strategy. We bought no less than 10 Star Wars LEGO sets at 40% discount. For our purchase, we got the Spring Garden House, the TIE Interceptor Polybag, the Trade Federation Troop Carrier. 160 euro worth of items at 40% discount results in 266 euro retail value. Our usual markup is 20%, but let's be conservative and say we're going to sell everything at retail. The Spring Garden House sells for 14 euro. The TIE Interceptor Polybag for 5 euro. Selling the Troop Carrier, our MVP, for 50 euro would mean in total a staggering 69 euro of our 160 euro purchase. So, with the sale of every bonus set, here's what we've accomplished. We've invested 91 euros in LEGO sets, which are now valued at 266 euros. This remarkable increase in value is attributed to a combination of LEGO discounts and gift with purchase offers, with a special nod to the exceptional performance of the Trade Federation Troop Carrier. In summary, the Trade Federation Troop Carrier set has exceeded many of my initial expectations. Upon researching its predecessors, it appears poised for continued growth in both the near and long term. Whether you're purchasing for personal enjoyment or as an investment, now is the time to buy. LEGO has truly outdone themselves with the release of this remarkable set. However, it's worth noting that while it's an incredible addition to any collection, some collectors or army builders may have preferred a wider release. Nonetheless, considering the pace of previous releases, it's unlikely we'll see a new one for at least the next 5 years. Okay guys, thanks for watching, see you next time.